He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
No. Check. Patriot.
Mayfield to throw it this time. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Able to get there and pick it. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Lucky 56.
Second down, Mayfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by. Much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Rudolph. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a...
They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The give is to Bell. And some room to work. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, Charles, Le'Veon Bell, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life of these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this torrid pace?
Usually we say 30 is kind of the line of demarcation for a running back. But Le'Veon Bell played all 16 games in 2017, takes great care of himself off the field. I think he's got a chance to break through that 30-year-old mark, and in a big way.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
On first down, Rudolph. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. Fell a first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
Detroit! Detroit!
He's going to get it running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns heading out on offense, Charles, and everybody knows the story. It's been 10 straight years of losing seasons, 0-16 last year. But it feels like there is some optimism. Is it warranted?
It'll be warranted if they can translate all the optimism, the draft choices, the free agent pickups, and the molding of the team into winning a game and then turning it into at least a modest winning streak. They have a great opportunity here in the opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers, their hated rival. That will make everyone feel better, not just the organization, but all the fans that surround them.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Stewart. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. More from Cleveland after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First NFL carry for the rookie from Georgia, Nick Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Duke Johnson, 25 yards to the house. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Set. 3-19.
Here's Rudolph off play action. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
3-19. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Denzel Ward. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. On first and 10, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Watch him now, Barney.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make him punt it. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7th. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Patriots, they've opened a 2-touchdown advantage in that one. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. A reminder, 4 more games set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. And they start the second half with Johnson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
No, check, Patriot!
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Watch him now, Barney. Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll go again with Bell. Bell so light on his feet, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Detroit!
They pitch it out to Johnson. And he's got room. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25
what
on
up,
the
though,
touchback.
brother?
Out comes
What
the
up,
Steeler
Steelers? I see you
offense
watching
now,
the
ready to
broadcast.
see
What's
what
up,
they can
Pimpin'
do
Pimpin'?
here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to
I
call
had
your
my mic
playmakers
off this
together.
game, you know,
And say,
I
all
can't
right,
talk
guys,
loud as
we're going to
time.
lean
I had
on
my
you
wife
through
who
this
came to
patch.
slap the
We need
shit
you
out
to
of me.
get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Green 39! Detroit!
How you doing?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown
I'm
sack.
doing alright. Kenny's just trying to kick a little ass right
He's
now.
the one that
You know,
got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll pitch it out to Bell. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Set! 3-19!
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Over the middle,
I see you doing your thing with the Browns,
Take it
LOL.
down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there.
Everybody don't know
Zone
how to
coverage,
use 'em.
locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Oh, I'm bringing it.
Shedding through the defense. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
I did my thing with the Broncos.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Watch your ass. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes on you in the Broncos. I think we play each other this season.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Marty.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
I made a new defense playbook. Yummy.
Yeah, this new offensive playbook of mine ain't nice either. I named it Cheese.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And the Steelers set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, sometimes there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
We got three down.
One play has him to the 37.
That Thunder Smoke Blitz is a YouTube play. I have seen a video about it.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
I ain't worried about it. They ain't got him no
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now let's go. Green
he put this in there.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and
HB Wheel is SLOL.
Wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's going deep for Brown. We just saw the first NFL touchdown pass for Mason Rudolph.
When he was a Cowboy at Oklahoma State, he was a threat to do this all the time from any part on the field. He'll still be a threat in the NFL. Mason Rudolph's big right arm.
I got my ass spanked in the FB by MR cover 2 gold LOL.
Staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Now it's Rudolph, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession.
Madden on
BS
BS with that.
Because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
But you seen all the shit talk you do, talk to all this shit in the chat, King Gation.
Mayfield off the play fake. Complete to Stewart, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
God,
A gain of 39 that time. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Got it, bitch.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Duke Johnson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Had two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Bitch.
The Steelers' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
He ran. I feel
All
it.
right, now, lucky 56,
I feel it, because you know he put this ball in there and getting picked.
Here comes a first down throw
Oh,
from
brave
Rudolph.
soul.
Looking deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. For the Browns, good
6
starting field
interceptions
position
today.
as they
Let's
have it
go.
1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Ooh.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
Ooh,
Oh,
no.
look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That boy got 28.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they
Man,
come
we
up
are here
1st and 10.
snacking.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
He gonna stop me on this one. I can see the way his defense set up. He gonna stop me in the backfield unless I do some quick thinking shit.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Okay.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Looked like you would have learned that damn dumbass saw blitz shit you keep running ain't working.
Watch it now, Barney.
I can tell by the way you was crying in the chat though, you just a simple ass basic player.
Again, it's Johnson.
Get your ass
And able to push his way forward here for a good
Look,
little
I'm
game.
pitting.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Gun.
To throw, Mayfield. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Baker Mayfield, obviously the #1 pick overall. That was controversial, though. What ultimately made the Browns go in his way?
Well, post-draft, I did hear a Browns executive talk about the efficacy of Baker Mayfield. In other words, how people rally to him, how people respond to him. He talked about seeing him at a workout, how he showed up, yelled out to the other guys. They yelled back with the same response, ran right to him, and they were ready to start the workout. He said things like that and his talent tipped the balance in his favor to go #1.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but
Great
Mayfield's
game,
going to throw
brother.
it. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown as a Cleveland Brown. Then the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. They're down big here late.
No
I don't know,
turnovers.
you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they will take a knee here. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the fly over the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
Always enjoyable watching your games. Have a good night, brother.
They start the season 1-0, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brett.
Bet.
I can't believe that dude talked all that shit to me and shit on to get his ass blown the fuck out. Ken dude got his ass to the house.
I'm tired of these gay ass tackles this nigga making, bro. Come on,
bro. Cause I know how to tackle him.
Oh, you really don't know how to tackle me because I was smart with it.
So I didn't just play that the perfect way. Is that what you said?
Bro, yeah, I'm saying, bro. I never said you didn't play it the perfect way. I just said I should have made another move, bro. That's all I said.
Oh my! I just gave that to you, bro. That was supposed to be a pick in here.
Wait, thank you. You already know how that go. I say thank you always.
That's alright. Cause you gotta see Cohen again.
Or do I? Or do I?
Ain't gonna be a bitch ass. That's
I'm
okay.
about to kick this bitch out of bounds. I need this shit to say perfect, nigga. Back of the end zone, his ass, boy. Oh fuck. Where you going?
He's finna take off again, bro. Why you sleep? Man, we really did shit on offense, huh?
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. That kick return really got you set straight. Hell no. Hell no.
Bro, come on, man. I picked the right hole and everything. Y'all supposed to give me that.
Hold on, bro. What kind of defense is this, bro? Hey, Zara, get there just a little fast.
Why you trying so hard to hit my mans like this, bro?
Bro, I need a bro. It's 24-27, bro. I need a turnover, bro. You looking at the clock? I'm trying to fuck his ass up to get a fumble.
Bro, you don't need it that bad, bro.
Yes, I do, nigga. I'm trying to win. I don't play to lose. Shazer, okay. He wasn't there, but you was there.
He said he wasn't there, but you was there. Yeah, that. This nigga's stupid. This nigga here, but he wasn't there.
If you trying to run the clock, bro, just goddamn, just say you trying to run the clock, bro. Goddamn.
Nah,
Don't
really,
do all
really
those
trying to
little
say
adjustments and shit, cause niggas hate love doing that shit.
Nah, I really was making adjustments.
Oh my gosh, bro, why is he fucking wide open, bro? What the fuck?
Oh, why'd you stop?
Get the
Thank
fuck,
you.
bro. That was supposed to be a
Thank you for getting up there with me. Thank you. He tried to lift off. I appreciate you trying to lift off. That shit don't go unnoticed, but I'm gonna remember that.
Wow! How? Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Ooh, I should have. That's what I should have did.
Hey yo, so I ain't gonna flex. If you play me with the Browns, I will beat your ass. You play me with the Patriots on me. I said, yo, so. Oh, I said if you play me with the Browns, I will beat you.
Damn, bro. He don't got the sauce no more. He went out. He cold.
What the fuck? Y'all got Taylor Gabriel on your team?
You been had Taylor Gabriel, bro. Oh, get your fucking block, bro. Get your fucking block. I'm right here, bro. I think we can go for it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool at the 48. That's cool. I'm down my. Okay, that's cool. I like that icy. That's a good move right there. Yeah.
You saying that till I get it though.
Yeah. No. I take the better chance if you got down. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do get a turnover. I'm straight. Like I'm blew up. Get the fuck, bro.
Whoa.
Bro, fuck this shit. That's over with, bro.
Bro, damn.
Hey, send me another one, bro. Let me get one more pocket done. Yeah, send me one more pocket. Cause I gotta go to sleep, bro.
Oh man, this nigga was talking that smooth shit.
Bro, just send me one more. Send me one more.
I'm gonna send it to you, bro. Don't worry about it.
That was a 3-point game. I ain't trying to hear that.
It was about to be more than 3 points. You quit.
Bro, okay, you was gonna score. Okay, yeah,
nigga, I was in the red zone.
Okay, it was a 10-point game. Cool. I'll give you another 7.
I'm just saying I might have went for 2. Now I'm just playing.
Fuck you, bro. well, let's say it was an 11-point game. Hold on, but I was gonna kick the onside kick and get the ball back. So hold on, it was a fuck, nigga.
Oh shit. Oh, do I really want to play with the Bears?
Oh, but let me see you with somebody else.
Nah, cause you get the Steelers. Why you can't get somebody else?
Let me see who I would feel comfortable running with.
It's gonna be the Rams, the Eagles, the Jags.
No, I mean, we don't got to pick no high-rated teams. It don't really matter. I'm gonna pick.
But that's all you gonna pick. I already think I know who I'm gonna get. Honestly,
who you gonna get?
I'm gonna see who you get first. See, the Chiefs. Yeah. Oh, the Cowboys. You finna play the Cowboys?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna play with them. I never played with them. I'll try them out real quick.
You never played with them? I get somebody I never played with.
Yeah, I try them out.
That's hard because I play with pretty much everybody.
Yeah, you do be fucking around with everybody. You like a Madden hoe.
This nigga said I'm a Madden hoe. I'm done. Nah, I ain't ready for that. I don't really fuck with these niggas like that.
Oh no, I didn't. You said never played with, bro. You know you don't play with them before.
Who? I play with everybody though.
Don't cap. Okay, go ahead. Titans. That's a good team. That's a good matchup though. That's a good matchup.
I got screenshots of me playing with the Bengals. I got screenshots of me playing with the Broncos, bro. Like I play with it.
Let me see somebody. I think I ain't never see you play with the Colts.
Nigga, hell no.
I ain't never really see you one with the Chargers.
That's not a.
I never seen.
I play with the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't never really see you running with them.
I play the Chargers. That's a good thing.
That's it. Philip Rivers got Gordon that one back.
He probably low key been practicing with these things, bro.
Bro, you know I don't fuck with no Cowboys, bro. I'm still the same. You know I hate the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys. Them niggas trash. And the only reason I really went to go fuck with them to see what Amari Cooper's talking about.
I gotta get the juice real quick.
Hey, but remember, I'm a Cowboys. I'm in white.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this gonna be my last one, bro. I'm gonna make sure I have a good day at work. It's my first day, so
I feel you, bro.
I don't get off till fucking. I mean, I got the first week is training and shit. I gotta go to Fairburn from 8 to 4, and then my second week I get on my regular schedule from 7 p.m. to 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, so
but I only work. No, 7 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. I only work Monday through Thursday though, 10-hour shifts for 4 days. I remember I told you already, bro.
Yeah, but 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. It's working in the morning.
5:30 a.m. Yeah. 10-hour shifts, you know what I'm saying? You get your 40 hours in 4 days. And then it's voluntary overtime Friday and Saturday. You know, I'm gonna hate a Friday. Get a little 10 hours overtime. I ain't working Saturday though, fuck that. Well, I probably might work this Saturday because next Saturday, that's when I'm going to Club Liqueur. Shit, we already got the VIP booth paid for, so I can't miss that shit.